I couldn't really think of an intro that would fit. So,
I'm trying to get out of here and go taste it. TV, see us on TV and
welcome back to the Debate Boys, the podcast where Scott and me and Caleb were all arguing just like about 3 minutes before,
About,
3 seconds,
3 minutes ago.
3 seconds before I hit record because Scott wanted to play Warzone while recording this podcast, and I told him no, and he's like complaining about it, and he goes, "How else?"
Where's Scott's parents? Where's Scott's parents?
But, the topic of the day is illegal immigration. I feel like so many people have thoughts on these. Trump has obviously shown his thoughts.
We know where Trump stands on this.
Yeah, so I want to ask where you stand on this, Caleb, and I'll get to Scott after.
So where I stand on this, I have opinions that most people are not gonna like, but it's because it's true, and since it's true, people are gonna get mad at it, right? My opinion is that if you come to this
hold on.
it
It is
fucking awesome.
It is not true because it is an opinion.
All right, fine.
Sure,
You're right. You know what? You're correct. You're right.
Throw that out there.
All right,
Sure.
thanks for checking me. So my opinion is that if you come to this country illegally, right, then you do not have. Then people shouldn't be advocating for your rights because you are technically an illegal citizen. You snuck into this country. You're making your life harder. You're putting your life in danger by coming to this country illegally. Yes, bro.
Hold on.
And I'm referring to more people that are crossing the border, right? Like through the deserts and stuff like that, right? It's dangerous, bro. Like that's not because like, oh, I don't like you, get out of my country. It's I care about your safety. You are putting yourself and your children in danger
That's where I gotta disagree with you.
And why do you disagree?
The reason I disagree is because so many people in countries like Mexico and like South America, there's like not a lot of people don't have good jobs. They're in danger there, and if they stay there, they are going to die. And risking.
That's true. That's true.
Can I finish?
But however, you are putting yourself. You are breaking the law in another country, so you can go to jail and fuck up your kid's life.
I know, but
you are coming here illegally.
They are taking the risk for a better future in case they do make it. If they make,
but it's still illegal. It doesn't make it better. It's still illegal.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Wait. Let me talk.
There are plenty of people who come here legally.
Yeah. Let me finish.
Perfectly legally.
Can I talk? Can I finish? Can I finish?
Fine.
God damn.
Yes.
All right. No. Shut up, Scott. Shut up. Let me talk.
Finish.
Okay. So getting a visa or an actual passport takes a lot of money that a lot of people who actually need to get to the USA for a better life, better financial situation, they can't afford, and they can't even save up because they're living from maybe paycheck to paycheck. Maybe they don't even have money. By trying to illegally get to Mexico the free way, I understand that they're putting their kids' life at risk and their life at risk, and I feel like they shouldn't be like out here like, oh, we deserve rights too, because they do deserve like basic human rights, but in terms of like
they deserve human rights, but not rights of like being an American.
Yeah, I understand. I don't think you should.
Fuck out.
Yeah, you shouldn't be fighting for that.
Don't talk about
but you shouldn't fight for that. But you should be able to like. I'm saying like it shouldn't be like frowned upon because of all of these like situations that they're in. They need to get a better life in the country that they're in before. They're poor. They have no choice. Maybe their life is in danger. Maybe the area that they're in, like the whole country, is just not a good area. They'll die if they stay there. And by moving to America, they give themselves a better chance, and they also give but they give their child a better future rather than staying there. If they
get caught by ICE, which is a good program. If you get caught by ICE, yes, ICE is a good program, bro.
Have you seen how the concept is good, but the things they do.
Detention centers are bad. Hold on, listen to me. Detention centers are awful. Just deport them right away.
Yeah,
that's the flaw. That's the flaw.
The concept.
People are associating ICE. Associating ICE with the people that ICE puts the people after ICE. ICE takes care of they're the police, right? There aren't police in prisons, right? Those are security guards. The security guards in these detention centers are the bad people, and the system of the detention center is bad, right? The way
Yeah.
it's run is bad.
I think the whole
ICE
system is flawed.
ICE is not a bad system.
I think
And
the
people
whole
that are
system-
saying fuck ICE are just wrong.
I think the
dude.
whole system
Yeah.
is
because
flawed.
it's a good
Caleb,
system.
Caleb,
They
Caleb,
keep
figure
the
out something?
country.
Okay.
They keep the country safe
Alright.
from
Okay, but on
yes,
the
they're-
okay,
yeah,
all
whatever.
right, sure, whatever. Okay, anyway, but I think illegal immigration is like there's so many people that have to do it because of how with the situation there, and coming here legally is just isn't an option for them at all times. You guys, for a lot of people, it's not an option. It just isn't, and the life back there is so hard, and just doesn't work out. You
No, yeah,
can't.
so-
So
totally.
so for them to come here for like I can't imagine if I was born in my dad's Mexican, my mom's Japanese. If I was born in like Mexico, I would be in like I've been to where my dad grew up.
No, yeah,
my dad's
that's
legal.
right.
My dad's legal, but if he came here, but if I grew up where that was, I wouldn't. It's just I wouldn't. It wouldn't be as good a situation. We are all, and there's ways to become legal. After, even though illegally immigrating here, there's so many. Like I feel like the concept of people are like, oh, just come here legally. It's not that hard, but it is that hard. It is so hard for a lot of people because the people that are immigrating aren't people that are high class people. There aren't people that can afford to buy that plane ticket and come here. They aren't.
Yeah, but you could take a bus. You could take a bus, dude.
You could take a bus. You could walk. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter. But there are people who can't afford to
But
just buy
actually,
a
hold on,
passport,
listen
buy
to
a
me.
visa.
Well, hold on, Richard. I understand. I completely understand where you're coming from, but you have to think about these people who are paying these coyotes thousands of like $3,000, $4,000 to help them cross the
Yeah.
border when that money could have gone towards a green card, whatever.
But the
blah,
process,
blah, blah,
the
to
process,
get into this country.
the
though.
process
You understand
is,
that, right?
the process to get that green card, the lines are years. But just to cross the border, you can make so much money. You can make all that money back.
But
because-
it's illegal.
I
Yeah,
know,
it's illegal.
but you have
Legal.
to. But you have to do what you have to do in order to for like survival.
Break the law. Break the
Okay,
law.
so does
Survival.
Break the law.
They have to do
Stay where you are, bro.
Why? They're gonna
I'm
die if they
sorry.
stay there. They're gonna die.
You could die on the way to America.
Yeah, but
bro.
they'd rather take that risk, but rather
can
than
die
getting
either
shot.
way. You can
They're-
die either way.
Yeah, but they'd rather take the risk of having a better.
You
they-
can be
they are-
kidnapped and brought into child sex
but
trafficking.
they would rather
blah,
take
blah, 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 blah.
they would rather take the chance.
Right? Yes, I
because
think
think
I-
about it,
Richard,
because
I
you
think
by keeping your
you're confusing. Hold on, Richard. Hold on. You are. I'm not saying everybody that comes here illegally is doomed, right? In that they
I know
are awful
I know,
people.
I
and
know
this
that's what you're
and
saying.
that.
I know. what
I
you're
know
saying.
they're not awful people. I am more concerned about their health and safety over in America,
But
right?
they have-
and on their trip to America.
I know,
you
but,
understand that, right?
but do you understand that if they stay there, they're not only are their lives at risk. I mean, not only are their lives worse, but their child's life and their grandchildren's life. But if they make it, maybe what are the chances? Like 25%. Let's say for hypothetical, even if there's a 25% chance or even less, it's worth it. If you make it, you can give your kids, your grandchildren, because your kids will be legal. Your grandchildren will be legal at that point.
Yeah, I get
So,
it. It's just
so,
not,
do-
in
so,
my
to-
opinion,
so to make
breaking
it,
laws.
so
is
to make it though, so to make it and have you can marry, you can, there's a lot of ways to to be legal, to get legalized. I feel like if I was in a situation, if I was in, Mexico or another place where it was like, really, life was hard. I don't have money, there's I have a risk of dying every day, like it's bad over there, the cartel and shit. Like I would take that risk because it's better. I'd rather give my kids a hope of, surviving and having a better life. I'll have a better chance at going to college. They'll just have an overall better life rather than me staying there. And if I die, it's not like if I die trying to make it there, it's probably better than, it's the equivalent of like, would you rather be like, it's like,
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know how
like
to
you would rather be remembered a hero, but yeah.
yeah.
Hold
No, it's
on,
not
I'm
like
gonna say
being
one more
remembered
thing.
here.
Yeah, I get it. Hold on. I'm gonna say one more thing, then Scott can
Oh, yeah.
speak his opinion, then I'm done. Right? I think so. My thing is, lots of people say, "Oh, fuck ICE, this and that," right? I don't think you can't say fuck ICE if your parents or whatever came here illegally, right? Because they are doing their job.
Mhm.
They are. That's like saying fuck the police, all the police. It's the system is flawed, not the person, right?
All right.
It is, and ICE in general isn't a flawed system actually, right? It's not. Yes, sometimes they racially profile, But in reality, it's not a bad system. The police is a deeply rooted systemic racism.
It's something that needs to,
Right.
because you obviously can't just let everyone in. You
No,
know,
yeah, completely.
But I'm saying, like, it's not. I understand where you're coming from, but like
And-
ICE
yeah.
or immigration or some kind of thing needs to exist, or else everyone's usually let
Yeah.
everything in. You know.
And one last thing
Okay,
before,
wait, hold on.
before Scott, hold on, before Scott.
Okay.
People that are listening currently, if you have any opinions, please put them down in the comments. As long as they are not racist, write your opinion or your comment. Read it back in your head and say, "Was that racist?"
I feel like a racist person
And
wouldn't
then
care.
I know that, but I'm just trying to
Right.
make our
All right,
comment section
anyway,
a little bit cleaner.
Scott, say what's your
Yeah,
opinion?
take
What
it
is
away,
your
take it
opinion?
away.
So I'm just gonna say first of all that so how my family got here is my grandparents are both refugees from Cuba and Nicaragua. So we got in that way. So we did get in the legal way, and I stand with ICE because, like Caleb said, ICE for the majority part is a good system. Yeah, sure, not everything's perfect. There's some problems. There's some
Lot.
good out.
Lot.
And I don't agree with detention centers.
Yeah,
there's
detention
a
centers
lot
are
of problems.
fucked up.
They've been shown a lot of places to be shit. Like I kind of just wish they just let them out at this point
Yep.
because it's really just it's like prison, but like I
Worse.
don't know.
No, it's even worse.
It's
Yeah, I mean,
prison,
it's
but
worse.
not
Yeah.
actually committing like an awful crime. Because
Yeah.
like crossing the border is not a violent crime, so they
Yeah.
shouldn't be treated like they committed a violent crime.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just, but
But
yeah.
but just be Richard, but hold on.
No, go
Richard,
ahead.
just
Yeah,
because
no, go
that
ahead.
they won't come here wanting better life, being an economic migrant, doesn't mean that we have to accept them. In reality, the U.S. Bears no responsibility for accepting anybody.
I think
We don't have to accept anybody. It doesn't matter coming for a better life.
Mm-hmm.
I think
in the
people
end-
need to chill out.
Sure, it's a very cruel way of thinking, but that's how it is. The U.S. should have the power to say who comes in and should be the power to deport anybody who poses a threat to the country, whether legal or illegal, right?
I think okay. I understand what
So-
you're saying, like how like we shouldn't like
Okay.
like I understand what you're saying, but I think the government shouldn't like give anything. Like I don't think they should like make it easier or harder on them. I think everyday people shouldn't be like treating them like worse. Just treat them like a normal person. You know, I feel like
But you mean the people who are all like, oh yeah, well speak English. I'm
yeah,
saying,
like that.
If you
I
tell
hate
someone to
those
speak
people, bro.
English,
I
you
hate
are
those
possibly one of the worst people on
I
earth.
hate those people, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying like I understand what you're saying. Like the government like shouldn't treat them like with I don't know how to whatever you said. Like the government shouldn't like
They shouldn't
give
treat them like
the government shouldn't give them a
They
like
shouldn't
a
give them
hand.
handouts. They shouldn't give them help
because
because it's not because
Yeah.
the government is now it's like someone dropping off an orphan at your door and then the orphan judging you for not taking it in
Mhm.
when it's not your problem and you can just give it up for adoption.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
it's exactly.
yeah it's because that's what I'm saying. Like when you illegally immigrate here, you have you could
You have to fend for yourself.
Yeah, you have to figure something out.
Yeah.
You can marry, you can wait till your kids are 21, you could do something like that, Some people some people, like before DACA was a thing, like people just, they waited on DACA to stay here, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's my opinion on it. I feel like we all share around the same opinion on like in terms of illegal
In terms of they
immigrants.
should be treated like people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They should still be deported though.
I think
Yes.
I think if they're
yes.
caught, yes.
If you get caught, you should be deported. and
Yeah,
you
because
should
you're not gonna
bitch
leave.
about
Yeah,
it.
they're not gonna leave. Yeah, don't complain
should
about
be-
getting deported
yeah.
because I understand you're coming here for a better life, but
But they caught you, and
if America's gonna keep letting illegal immigrants here, a lot of people like it's gonna just turn to like hell and like it won't work out.
It's
So,
hell in a handbasket.
yeah, but I'm not gonna knock you down. I'll support anyone who tries to legally immigrate here for a better life. But we do need to.
But you
like,
can't ask the government for handouts.
You can't.
Stop,
You can't.
don't make
yeah.
no fucking petition. Like you can't ask the government for handouts, bro.
And for y'all in my comments, you can't. Don't get mad at people. People trying to like deport other people. Like that's the rules, bro. Like you're not gonna like
the rules.
you're not gonna like go out and like stab someone.
It's
and
the
kill-
law.
You're not gonna go out and stab someone and be like, why am I getting in trouble, bro?
For real.
exactly. It's the law. So
Yeah.
for people who are listening to this and getting mad, and you probably haven't even listened this far because you heard one thing you didn't like, and now you're trying to figure out ways to cancel us, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the law.
Yep.
It's the law, guys. You need to look at the law, wholeheartedly up front and be like, you know what, they're right.
And no, but I'm saying,
And-
look at the
yeah.
law and tell yourself, do I want to take that risk? Like, I'm not saying like stabbing someone. I'm saying like illegal immigration specifically. Take a look at the law. Look at what happened. The what is it? The punishments. The punishments for what happens. The consequences. That's the word.
Yeah.
Look at the consequences and tell yourself, is this worth it? Do I want to give my kid this better life, or do I want to stay here and risk survival? Do I want to try to go to America, have a better chance at survival? Just think about it.
Okay.
It's a big decision.
Understand the risks and rewards.
Mhm. It's a big decision.
Well, I need to say something though.
Yeah.
I think that we really need to stop like doing this sanctuary city shit and letting a bunch of people, especially in California and the word Democrat. I know like Democratic states are like that diversity, but if we look at it, it's going kind of shitty. We're running out of resources. We have one of the highest homeless populations here in
Yeah.
California.
We are just running out
We
of
were
resources.
barely in a drought like
Yeah.
a few.
I think here's the thing, Scott. I agree with you.
Yeah,
Scott's yeah. So I agree with you on that, but I do think like you can't like so. Yes, I'm all for getting a better life for yourself, but without having sanctuary cities, you don't have a place to start. But there should be like a time limit. Like you got 6 years to get your shit together. You can't just live in California your entire life and just ride off the government, and figure out a way. Like you got to get your shit together.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And also, we should be penalizing any like corporations or anybody who's like purposely hiring illegal labor, because that's just fucked up.
That's fucked up.
You shouldn't be
You're
hiring
exploiting other people.
Illegal labor. You're purposely exploiting them and making them work for less pay. And some people, I don't know, I guess some Hispanics like glorify this. Oh, we glorify working for less. No, you shouldn't be glorifying that. That's not a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't get where they get that. But
All right, we're gonna wrap it up now.
Yeah, so basically, we all come to a consensus. We have around the same ideas. Let us know your guys' opinions.
In the comments below,
Exactly.
don't be racist.
We'll argue with you in the comments. Not argue. We'll debate with you in the comments.
We will debate.
We will debate you in the comments.
yeah, if you want
All
me,
right.
just say your name.
Yeah. All right, guys. Go like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video. Go
Follow
check out
us
our
on
other
Instagram.
videos. Follow our Instagrams. Our Instagrams will be in the description. Follow our group Instagram at the Debate Boys.
For upload.
When we upload. Yeah.
Put that bell on. So
Turn
you
that
get
bell on so you guys. Yeah.
notifications.
Turn that bell on so you guys know when we upload. Have a great day. Good
And
day.
peace.